our ability to lead others, our ability to harness the best in others, our ability to navigate uncertainty, to create an environment where others can come up with more creative and innovative ideas, where we can do things that haven't been done before, to create the agility that's needed, particularly now. That's all comes down to our ability to be agile in ourselves, to challenge our own best thinking and to rise above our own fears. And so I just invite you now, as you think about all of the challenges that you have on, what is it going to take for you to keep coming back to being grounded in yourself as a leader? And there's a concept, I wrote about it in You've Got This actually, it's called self-certainty. And that when the world around us is uncertain, we need to ground ourselves in self-certainty, that is in attitude certainty. People right now are looking, leaders are a little bit like emotional barometers. People are looking to leaders to say, how should I be dealing with this? How should I be coping? Everyone is anxious. Some people are going to be so anxious that their brains aren't going to work very well. And we know that our levels of anxiety is an inverse relationship with our cognitive function. So the more anxious we are, the lower our cognitive function. And it derails the quality of our decision making. It derails our ability to think through things logically and rationally. And so people are going to look to you for cues on how should I be dealing with this. And that's where it's so important. Two things, keep this in mind. To be really showing up with deliberate calm and unbounded optimism. There was a guy called General Stockdale. He was one of the commanders in the Second World War. And in the book Good to Great, Jim Collins talked about the Stockdale paradox. And the Stockdale paradox, it's one that actually leaders need to be embracing right now. And that is being completely upfront, transparent and honest about the facts, as hard as they are, and at the same time holding on to unwavering faith that you will ultimately prevail, that you will ultimately come out the other side of this. And when we're faced with something that's such a threat, like we're all feeling threatened right now. Our existence is feeling threatened. Suddenly my 6 months pipeline of speaking engagements, I've cancelled. And so I know in the beginning for me, I focused in on what am I losing here? Oh my goodness, this kind of like, this threat. I was like, there's my income, there's my work, and then I know for me when I got grounded in myself to go, okay, there's what is lost, they're the doors that are closing, but what is it that is opening? And where do I actually need to step up and open doors? And what is the need right now in this moment that I can feel, that I need to feel? And so for you, just getting really grounded in the core values of who you want to be as a leader. So whether that is optimistic, calm, courageous, decisive,